Mixing with my career building tip: be true to yourself. One of the things that I learned in going to the AES convention recently and walking about and meeting people is, and I'm always one to really notice, I'm very much a people watcher. And because I'm always amazed at people's personalities and how their personalities translate into results. And what's interesting is that not so much that particular personality types are more successful at certain things. Like there are obviously certain personality types that are better at sales, maybe better at being a better like overall mentality for production or whatever, but you can always find exceptions. Like there's certain mentalities that might be, or personality types that might be better for engineering, like obsessive compulsive people, people that are very, very detail oriented, things of that nature. But really, there are so many different types of personalities and so many people who are really good. I realized that that wasn't really the character or a particular characteristic that made the engineer or the producer or the artist or the musician particularly good at what they do. It was really being true to themselves, really understanding who they are and kind of going with it. And so, in other words, if you're a sort of an obsessive compulsive person, be that and own it. And when you own it and it's sort of natural and you realize it and you're not trying to hide anything, then your natural who you are comes out. And that's something that people can really respond to. And it was probably one of the most difficult lessons that I had to learn. I was very good at absorbing information, technical facts, and really understanding the technicality of how things worked and all of that. And one of the most difficult things I struggled with was in having the confidence in a session to just be myself, or having, the ability to just be really true to who I was and just be who I was. I felt like I was trying to overly hard to be accepted in sessions. And whenever that would happen, it would be a real turnoff to other people. It's sort of like the yes person. It's sort of like, you can only tolerate them for so long, and then you just kind of want, it's like, all right, just get away from me. Stop saying yes to everything I say, You kind of want to feel out who somebody is, and it's so important, the dynamics of being who you are when you work with people. And it's true with basically everything in life, but I'm focusing this specifically on doing music, production, engineering work, mixing work, mastering work, how you relate to clients. Really be yourself, and people will be really attracted to that. There's nothing more that you will admire in a person more than their honesty and more than how true they are to themselves and who they are. Do they have the ability to laugh at themselves? Do they have the ability to joke about their behaviors, and in their own way sort of keep them controlled and keep them from being destructive forces in sessions? So the self-awareness is really key, but the biggest thing is really being true to yourself. So when you do that and you really approach the things that you love to do, and you really put all of your passion and your heart and your energy into it and your personality into it, people will want to be around you. They'll want to be a part of that. And you'll not only make a lot of great music, you'll work with a lot of great people, and you'll make a lot of real friends. And that's all a big part of it too. So there's a mixing with my career building tip. Be true to yourself.